Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another movie review. But before I get into it, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you're a return viewer, thanks, come back and check out another one of my videos. Always appreciate people come back and checking out my stuff. So that being said, I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler review for the movie Civil War. I don't like to give anything away for any movie, so that's just what I do. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, or at least I'll try not to. So yeah, I checked this movie out today. I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought this was going to be more of a war-style movie. It's from like the point of view of the journalists, the people taking photos and documenting everything that's going on that they see. There wasn't. I mean, there was some like military action, obviously, throughout the film, but it wasn't like the predominant amount. There was a lot of discussing about how to deal with being a journalist and the pressure that they feel. At least it wasn't like documentary style, but it was very much about them, the realities of them dealing with taking a picture of people being killed or people being shot and just everything that's going on. Anyway, so I wasn't sure if I didn't know that's how the movie was going to be going into this. I thought it was going to be more about from the military point of view of this, when that wasn't the case. Obviously, like I said, it was part of the movie, but it was mostly about them taking photos of what was happening. This was with mostly the main characters were Kirsten, Dunst. What was the other guy's name? Wagner, Moura played Joel, and I forgot the other girl's name was. What was her name? Cailee, Spaeny played Jesse. Those are like the three main characters in this movie. It was there was moments that was really tense. There's a couple like really dark spots in this movie. I'm not going to give away what they were, but some of it took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting certain things. Just kind of came out of nowhere. Again, I'm not going to say what they were, but it was very dark at certain points of this movie, even though it was just supposed to be from the journalist's point of view. I would say overall, this movie, it starts off, I'm not really spoiled, but it starts off like they're already in the Civil War. I didn't think this movie did a good job explaining how the Civil War started. It just starts, it's already in the middle of it. So I don't know, they didn't say how it started or who started it. They did say that it's mostly about California and Texas teaming up to against the United States military and the president or whatever. But I didn't. Also, California and Texas, they're not really aligned, as far as I know. They think California is more of a Democratic state, Texas more of a Republican state, conservatives, liberals, whatever you want to call it. So I thought that was a little weird. I don't know if it's because they're the biggest states. At least I think California. I know Texas is one of the biggest states, and obviously I believe California is second. People, I believe, population. I'm not sure. I'm not going to look up the numbers for that. But I did. That was a little funny how they're not like that in real life. I couldn't imagine them teaming up. But anyways, they're saying that's who this other military is. The military of the West versus the United States. I understand. Like, I guess I don't know if the president's being a dictator. I don't know. They really don't explain it. I just know he's like in his third term. That's all I know. That's all they say in this movie. They don't even say who the president's name was. They don't really get into a lot of it. So a lot of it's kind of like up to interpretation, I guess. I didn't really care for the ending. I wish it was better. Well, overall, I thought the movie was good because it was a different point of view. And just like people shooting at each other through the whole movie and seeing who's going to win the military battle is from the journalist's point of view and what they're going through trying to record this. I thought it was okay. If I had to give it a score out of 1 out of 10, I would say maybe like a 5 or a 6. I don't know. I just think it could have been better. Just certain things weren't explained very well, and I don't know. I didn't care for how they did that. And if they didn't explain the beginning, like how it started, they didn't. Like, how do you even recognize who the president is? They just say it's this guy. Okay, well, who was it? Like, I don't know. And some of it was a little far-fetched. Like, if America's going against Americans, I'm sure you're going to try to take hostages or prisoners, whatever you want to call it. but it was a lot of just people being savages and just over the top killing at certain points with really no, I mean, I don't know, just shooting a million bullets and trying to kill everybody in sight seems a little silly. I mean, especially it's a civil war, and not everybody is necessarily involved in the military conflict, but certain, the citizens are getting in the way, and there's certain. I'd say there's a part where in the movie I noticed, where's all the people? There's a part where they're like in main cities on highways, and there's nobody. Like I don't know where they don't explain where all the people went. They don't say did they get taken hostage? Were they killed? Are they in camps? There's no explanation for that either. There's just a lot of places where there's a lot of missing people, and they don't explain any of it. So yeah, I don't know. I just think this movie's just okay. And I don't want to go on too much about this, but I think it's worth watching at least once, because it does give you that kind of point of view of like this could really happen and how crazy things could get. But there's certain parts I didn't really care for. Overall, it was just an okay movie. I'm glad I saw it because it kind of makes you think a little bit. If things go like that crazy and this actually happened. So like I said, if I had to give a score on 1 out of 10, I'd give it like a 5, maybe a 6, probably 5.5. I don't know. It's just okay. I think it's worth watching once. With that being said, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. As always, appreciate everybody tuning and check out my stuff. So if you want, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any future content. Until next time.